Yeah, I've got a really fun deck today that's all about buffs. Because I was looking for a way to play Lasher. I feel like this card is such a sleeper. You know, I don't hardly ever see him, but he has such crazy potential anytime he catches a buff. He can basically hold down a location all on his own when you make him big, and this deck has a lot of ways to do that. We've got Agony, Aranya, Forge, Fastos, Galacta, and Gwynpool that can all buff Lasher in some pretty significant ways. And then, of course, he's not the only buff target in this deck. I'm also rocking Mr. Sinister, Brood, and Scarlet Spider as ways to pay off all of these various buffing cards, which makes this deck really cool, right? It's just like throwing around all these crazy green numbers and trying to find some absolutely broken lines out of it. You can do some really silly stuff in this deck. My favorite combo you're going to see is actually playing down an Aranya and then getting like a buffed Brood and then moving the Brood, the top half of the Brood here over to Symbiote Spider-Man and then copying that Brood. You can, get like 11 power Symbiote Spider-Mans, making you some Broodlings for like a 33 power Symbiote Spider-Man sort of play, which can be absolutely crazy while still, getting some good Broodlings in the first location Brood was in on top of everything else. Big Scarlet Spiders are super fun. And, like Galacta and Gwynpool are just good cards. Sometimes you don't need to hit home runs. You can just win on tempo. And I had a solid run with this deck. I went 10-8. I did have a really rough start and then started winning like crazy. So I'm curious where that would go with more games. Like, that's not an outstanding result, just a good one. But it did feel pretty good to play. So I'm curious if there's some tweaks here that can make this even better. I just never seem to play Fastos. Maybe that's a spot you could change into more of like a tech card or something. Maybe run like a Juggernaut or a Shang-Chi or whatever, something that just gets you a little bit more flexibility or response, because this did seem to have some gaps. But I love this style of play. It's really, really cool to make those big Lashers, those big Scarlet Spiders. It feels kind of honest in some ways, but can still do some pretty crazy stuff that feels like cheating from time to time, which is a nice mix. So anyway, this was a good deck to play while I'm out of town right now. So I did record this like before the new season hit. So if you're wondering like, where are all the ongoing opponents, Regis? I haven't seen a single Captain Carter in your games. That's because I'm still in a Khonshu meta while recording this, so don't be too alarmed. But hopefully this holds up against that sort of world too. But anyway, enjoy this crazy buff deck with Lasher and company. Oh man, choices. But Zabu always takes priority on turn one. Actually a little nervous at how light this hand is, to be honest. Like, guess we can get by, but it's a little light. I think we'll go Aranya Agony first. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, hold up. I actually probably want Zabu mid. Sometimes, like, stacking up that Symbiote Spider-Man, it's a little easier to do that right. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, this actually worked out sort of perfectly. Let's do this. Let's go Symbiote Spider-Man right on 3. Actually, hold up. We want space for Brood mid as well. There's a cool play you can do with moving the Brood onto the Spider-Man. And then reactivating the Brood, of course. So I want to try that, actually. Furry is no problem. Brood. I just need a way to buff the Brood first, ideally. I mean, right will still be totally insane either way, but like a Galacta left on 4 and mid, that's the dream. Like, that's what we want. Galacta. Oh, Gwynpool's actually pretty similar, honestly. So yeah, Gwynpool just hit Brood 3 times. Dude, this is working out perfectly. This is actually crazy. I mean, Lasher's a fine hit because we're gonna play it as well next turn. Honestly, it's still a pretty good hit. Either way, I'm not mad. We'll put him left. But Brood, I think, is the carry here. We get it, basically. Spider-Man, that's going to hold down right 100%. Actually, totally fine alignment. Yeah, this is good enough for me. Jubilee, okay. I'm recording right now, dude, because it's going to be like the best game of the video. Oh, does that cause me any problems? Thinking about, like, sequencing here. It should still be fine, right? You go Aranya, you go Brood, you go Symbiote Spider-Man, then you just go Lasher. It does actually, this makes me a little weaker. Oh, I can't activate Lasher actually, so Lemuria does matter there. I think this sequencing still is fine though. I just need to draw kind of a big card, and I can't put as much mid here. Oh, they're already revealed. No, I'm insane. Oh, never mind. Lemuria's already. I got screwed up on the timing. They already all went off, so we're fine. Oh, this is all totally okay. I guess they counted kind of for last turn. So 48, right, dude? Imagine summoning an Infinite and being that far behind on it, dude. That's actually crazy. What do we think's happening, by the way? Like, it's just a big deck, a Hella deck. Yeah, they discarded the Hella, so I don't think we can ever lose, right? I think this. I mean, in theory, maybe you just make. Maybe you go a little bit stronger there. I think it doesn't really matter. Mr. Sinister's a little stranded here. I mean, 48 right is just outrageous, right? Like, that's an insane turn. I got a little flummoxed by the Lemuria sequencing stuff. That distracted me a little bit from just how insane this is. Like, we're at 17 left, which is gonna hold, of course, against anything. 16 mid is still enough to force that to, you know, have some cards there, and then 48 right just completely denying an Infinite is ridiculous, dude. Trying to not get too excited because my baby's taking a nap right now. I'm like just trying to rein in any excitement. Oh, bro, ego, we gotta snap, dude. Come on. You don't have to snap. Oh, nice. Yes, mad respect. Yes. I love it, dude. I'm like kind of good at ego right now just because my curve is good, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of failure points if things get drawn out of order or whatever. Or like Agony hits the, you know, like Agony might hit a Forge. It's not ideal, I guess. Oh, dude, they're just like a curve deck. Dude, that's perfect for ego. Forge, don't go mid. Nice, that's fine. I mean, that's kind of exactly what we meant about the Agony, but that's definitely better than Dark Dimension, so. And currently our curve is like kind of safe, you know, like this is a great 3-drop to play after Forge. Is it weird if it goes mid though? I don't know how that works, I guess. Right would be a good spot for this Brood. Left is also fine, actually. Yeah, that just makes the rest of our plays really hone in, which is cool. And it's still enough power that like you think that holds a lot of the time against an ego deck, dude. I can't believe ego actually just played perfectly here, dude. Dude, Gwynpool Right's perfect too. Let's go, dude. This ego's, other than the Agony, I guess, this ego's playing really well right now. Oh my god, if he plays Symbiote Spider-Man right, like forget it, dude. What is this? What is this? Aranya. Oh, yeah, actually, it's not terrible because Galacta has a really good chance of winning mid now, maybe. Even if she doesn't hold right. Oh, I think she's going to hold right, dude. Nice, dude. This ego, dude. He's just playing everything perfectly on curve. Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. This ego is the greatest, dude. He's basically played the game almost exactly like I would have. Honestly, dude, I'm not sure he would have played it much differently. He did not waste a single point of energy, bro. Not a single point of energy. I almost feel bad. Oh, wait, dude, wait. There's no way they... Oh, okay. Okay, nice. They can't win mid, right? It's like, there's no way. Shang-Chi or something is all... Dude, yeah, I love this opponent, though, dude. Absolute legend, Guriak. They say I got a rock. Absolute legend ego game. A+ Guriak. Sticking it out to the end too is baller. Okay. I mean, Forge Brood is classic as it gets. Yeah, I think we'll take that. No reason to get greedy on it. It's still an insane play. Really good for Eternity Range in particular. Yeah, Galacta follow-up on 4 is not a problem. This card is still so insane at 5 power, by the way, I think. Particularly in a deck like this, obviously, it's just built for it. But I think regardless, it's still a very good card at 5. In fact, I think it would probably get played at 4. It'd be teetering then. I don't know if I'd have as much confidence, quite as much confidence, but I think it would still get played. Honestly, I don't know how many of these Jins I want. They do make Galacta better because you can kind of start playing like a Agony with it, that sort of thing, right? Do some immediate follow-up sort of stuff. Yeah, on that note, maybe we want another Jin. We're gonna run out of space a little bit, but I think Galacta right into like, yeah, Mr. Sinister can't really go left, I guess. Maybe it's Symbiote Spider-Man left. He's kind of, well, you can't do both those next turn. It's Agony left into Symbiote Spider-Man left, maybe. Ooh, let's do like Thor stuff, like Lockjaw Thor, man. Haven't seen this in a minute. Oh, it is. Yeah, nice, cool. Wasp, okay. We should know there's at least one hammer coming. Oh, they got the Jin back. I mean, kind of bad, I guess. Like, you're not probably too mad about it, though. This is going to be a hard spot to win, though. Like, they're sort of functionally already at 18 plus. I need to make sure I'm putting plenty of power left. So we'll do the Galacta Agony thing we talked about. Well, if I can put Lasher down next turn, actually, right? Yeah, that's fine. Lasher next turn. Could also do Symbiote Spider-Man, but I need, if Lasher's gonna connect, it kind of has to be next turn, right? Yeah, I think so. I need mid to hold in this case too, though. Like, I'm gonna need a big card. I mean, maybe a 10 power Symbiote Spider-Man holds. 22 is a pretty nice number, honestly. So we'll do like Lasher. What am I playing with Lasher next turn? Right now, nothing. But if I draw like a Gwynpool or Scarlet Spider, it's a possibility, I guess. We're gonna be like 7 energy, right? So there's their hammer. There's a Thor drawing before getting the Mjolnir in. So they're going for Beta Ray Bill here for sure. Grandmaster could hit Jin instead of Beta Ray Bill. Okay, I'm actually kind of happy about that, I think, because mid would be really exposed in that case. Wasp comes back. Hit Monkey already. Okay. They're kind of locked at 20 left, minus them drawing the hammer and an Odin, which is, I guess, not impossible by any means, for the record. Sort of wish Beta Ray Bill was here instead of Thor, because Lasher has a really cool interaction there, right? Like, if it were to hit, you could stop it from doubling as effectively. Ooh, Gwynpool. Yeah, nice. So Gwynpool, and then we save. We don't need the Gen, we just need... Oh, actually, I kind of wish this wasn't in hand for the record. Just isolate our power buffs better. Okay, this is a really big Lasher. He's at 10, so that's a negative 10 to them. They're kind of effectively at 10 then after the hammer. Even with an Odin or something, they'd be at 16, which I think we will confidently beat. So then it just becomes about holding mid, I guess. Jin Lockjaw only for them. Okay. Feel like a Jane. No, Grandmaster Sins Bill mid. Okay. That is interesting. That is now a little bit stickier math for us. It might still be like, there's no way to play like an Odin and a hammer here. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that Symbiote Spider-Man got jacked, by the way. That's cool. Well, you can play about, you know what I mean, but you can't. Just play everything, right? I mean, I honestly trust this. Like, there's no way to double it reliably, right? If you're gonna play, I mean, hammer here, I don't know. I mean, we're also not tiny here, but we could go like Symbiote Spider-Man right if we feel like if we feel any risk here. Like, what do they go to 13? I'm at 23. I mean, I guess in a weird way, this is just safer. Don't think this ever loses. You know, I think left always holds and then right super holds as well, basically. I think mid is like the one sort of exposed spot here, so just to be super careful. King Itri's a chill -8. I love it. Because I don't think 14 is ever remotely contested. Bro, wait. Were there two? Oh, there were two because of Grandmaster. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, I made a good call, by the way. Oh my god, dude, I made a great call. Yeah, we actually got right. There was a way to get 2 hammers. They're both in Lockjaw, bro. That's crazy, honestly. Yeah, thank god I saved myself here. We would have only been at 23. I mean, we might have actually won this anyway, I guess. It looks like. Yeah, it does. We would have had 11, 12, and 3, 15 anyway. But this was definitely the safer line. This Lasher is clutch, though, dude. Really nice Lasher lines. Okay. Can actually build a pretty big card there, potentially, right? Like, that's a good spot for Lasher if it gets scaled up. Hey, guess what? A discard deck? I never would have guessed. Whoa. It's unheard of. I'm not salty at all. Don't worry about it. You guys, you're watching this in the future. You're dealing with Captain Carter. I know. You're like, Regis, what? I haven't seen discard all week. What are you talking about? So crazy, dude. Yeah, Raft is kind of enticing. Like, if we had Brood, we're definitely gonna go Raft. Forge, like, just lock it in, call it a day. But otherwise, I'm probably still gonna go Lasher left, to be honest. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think we're gonna win the Raft, but can try. Yeah, they're going away from it. Maybe we can. Problem is, I'm gonna finish it on turn 5, and then they're just gonna get the card off Mindscape, right? Like, that doesn't help unless I can finish it this turn, which I guess technically is true. No, there's no way, right? I gotta wait. I'm gonna do this while it's the biggest guy, because it may not be the biggest guy later if they play a card, you know? Yeah, I guess Brood does it, right? But then it just feels like a waste of the Brood. I don't know, man. I think we're just gonna not do that. In fact, let's let them finish Raft and then give it to me, because they seem to be doing exactly that right now. I don't know. Okay, I would have tried to play that MODOK for sure, dude. For the Mindscape, right? Isn't that MODOK insane there? I guess we kind of like this, right? Like, move the Brood mid, so we're still contesting mid, but then, I don't know, dude, that's such an overcommitment, right? So it's crazy. Maybe it's this, but then you waste a dude. Because this feels like overkill, too. If I do that, I'm definitely not gonna Aranya, by the way. I guess we do this and just hope left holds, like with whatever we top deck kind of thing. I'm glad they played here. We're gonna shut down whatever this is hard. They have a Fastos and a Scarlet Spider for me. Scarlet Spider, of course, is very bad. Oh, Apocalypse is just insane. Oh yeah, I think we just do this, right? 13 mid is kind of cool, but I don't think we risk it. Like, right's gonna hold for sure, so let's just win left. I mean, we have a 11-point lead and we're adding 12. Like, there's no way. Yeah, cool. Nice, dude. Good win. Oh, Aranya. Okay, yeah, she should be fine to put there. I mean, you think a little bit about like Brood stuff sometimes. I don't know if Brood's a card that goes in Vault necessarily, though. Onslaught Citadel, no good for us. Go Agony first. Lasher is a card you don't want to wait too long on, but we could just play it next turn maybe with Agony, honestly. Might be okay. Adam Warlock, wow, we called a shot. No draw for you, man. Oh, bro, Adam Warlock is insane there, though. Maybe we just move the Lasher over there, though, right? Like, that's pretty cool. You could also put a Mr. Sinister in there, too, if you needed it. I don't know if we're going to need it, though. This Lasher does not get buffed by Agony, of course, but that's okay. I don't really mind that too much, right? I think we're just going to go, like, Gwynpool, Galacta, or maybe not that order, right? But, you know. I'm glad we have access to Luke's bar, though, dude. Aranya clutching it here. So maybe Galacta mid, Gwynpool left, I guess, yeah. Spider-Man doesn't really do anything. Turn 5, I mean, actually, I guess maybe a Mr. Sinister left would be good if I found something to go with it. Or perhaps Brood, too, would be okay. I don't know, do I want to hit this Lasher now? The opponent is snapping, which makes me nervous. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just going to hit this now. I don't know. It's not getting any bigger, right? So... I don't like this, dude. They're passing, bro. What is happening, dude? I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. Zabu does give you some pretty great curve here, but do we trust this to win? You know, I don't know if I'm winning left. The opponent just passed. Like, I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm so scared. We have big numbers. I can even get bigger right if that seems important for some reason. Oh my god, dude, what is happening, bro? Is it gonna be like tribunal stuff? That's crazy. I think it might be tribunal stuff, man. I don't think I beat tribunal like this even, unfortunately, but I don't know. Let's see. I think like Iron Man tribunal stuff maybe beats me somehow. Is that enough still? I don't know, dude. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, man. Like, they don't need an onslaught, so oh my god. Is this Nomura? No way, dude. That's the oh, Gambit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, Scorn 2. Oh god. No. They gonna run out of cards? Well, no, because Scorn, they absolutely are not gonna run out of cards. Oh god. Start hitting mid, please. Jeez. We're already losing mid. No, dude. No, 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 dude. No. Dude, no. Oh, what an insane location for them, dude. They just literally just play the entire hand on 6. That is so crazy, man. So crazy. What a high roll. I can see why you snap now, man. This, honestly, the Scorn buffs are also insane. Like, they're adding a ton of power. Adam Warlock has already gained 4. This gained 2, 2, 2. Although Zabu has somehow dodged it so far, man. Oh, now Adam Warlock finally gets to draw. Dude, he got his final revenge. I love it. This deck's crazy, man. What do you do if you don't hit Onslaught Citadel, though? Can this win? I guess you play Wong on 4 and then Sarah on 5 and still have some plays, right? All right, always Zabu on 1, and Lake Ellis, actually, we're pretty great at, honestly, yeah. Really good. I think even Agony works with this, right? Like, I think so. Aranya. Yeah, let's just tempo it out. I mean, I think you gotta go Galactus still over Fastos, right? She's so insane at 3, like, ooh, dude, that actually might be a reason to go Fastos. I don't know, dude. Galactus is still so insane. I don't think it is. Because I'm not going to have enough cards where the discounts really mean anything anyway. And then, like, the buffs, you know, you probably, well, you really average 1.5 buffs on the hand you get back. I think it's still Galactus, sadly, man. It's like, normally you'd be so, oh, God. I guess Zabu? Nice, okay. If I'd known a Gambit was coming out, I would have Fastos, I'll say. We'd be right back on the Fastos train again. Okay, Gwenpool's pretty chill, yeah. I think might move the Gwenpool, honestly. It's not really good to move the Brood or the Mr. Sinister that much. If we had a Symbiote Spider-Man, it would be, but I think we might just move the Gwenpool because I want to get power in Lechiaguia without playing to Lechiaguia just yet. Like, we can play Lechiaguia soon, but maybe not quite yet. Okay, Brood and Sinister hits are great, yeah. I think we'll go Sinister left here, and then Fastos right. And then we'll have Brood. Well, Brood mid might actually be a little bit of overkill. Ooh, I think I just like Scarlet Spider better than Fastos now, dude. Yeah, nice. In both cases, the Galacta duplicates the power here one time, so I don't think it matters who gets hit, right? Just want to make sure I leave space for Brood. Maybe Brood wants to go left. Yeah, I think this is better, yeah. This is also just like crazy overkill mid. We're so big mid, dude. I don't know, like we're just so big. But Brood should hold left like super easily. And I think we're actually still just competing right as well. Odin is so sick on that Gambit, dude. Wow. Their hand is, I mean, they're literally just drawing one card. Can they possibly win? Yeah, this is actually right. Yeah, they just can't possibly win. I mean, the Brood is still insane 18 power left. Dude, if that Odin went mid, they're doing nothing this game. I'd have a 9 power Brood going there, which would be even better. All right, well, there's no better play in the world than Zabu on 1. I guess that maybe if these 2 cards are in the deck, that would be a better play. Oh my good lord, this Galacta is about to go insane. Okay. Galacta, Agony, then Scarlet Spider, right? We just go ham here. Maybe we even want that left because we can stack up pretty tall. Sewer system's not a problem really if you're isolating into like one guy. Lasher would maybe be even cooler left, to be honest. That would be more fun than Scarlet Spider in some ways. I guess I am floating here, by the way. Like, we're skipping turn 3 for now. Fastos, anybody? That'd be great. Brood would be cool. Oh, Gwynpool, you looked like you were 3, but there's a Mobius. Absolutely cooked by Mobius, man. Okay, having this many activates in hand does make these turns a little weird. Dude, this Mobius is killing me right now. Literally killing me. I'm dying. Yeah, I guess Gwynpool still here makes more sense for now. Not gonna beat this Iron Patriot probably, but that's okay. They have like a move card to play here though. Oh, we are gonna beat the Iron Patriot. Just kidding. All right. Power Stone. I want this to hit probably Scarlet Spider really, because we're gonna. Oh, I jinxed it. Jinxed it. Yeah, this is the way to go, right? Is there actually a way to build in like Symbiote Spider-Man and Mr. Sinister together? There is, but I don't think it's worth it probably. Like you could play Mr. Sinister mid. Oh well, no, Symbiote Spider-Man can't activate anyway. No, never mind. That's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. No, I think we're trying to win left and mid, right? Like right is without the Galacta, right is definitely the most exposed spot here. So. I mean, I guess Scarlet Spider could pull it back though. Oh wow, they whiffed on an Alliant. I guess they just didn't really want to lock themselves out, but kind of funny. I can actually force the Scarlet Spider right as well, which is cool. Is that the right play though? Because I could also try to win left. So Scarlet Spider goes off. Oh, he might go mid here though and screw up the Mr. Sinister because I don't want the Mr. Sinister moving. Maybe we just say screw the Aranya, right? Saying maybe the Aranya is not. Oh, we could buff Forge with Aranya though. Hold up, no, this works fine. Forge gets buffed by Aranya. There we go. That's what we want. Do we trust the 13 actually, right? Yeah, probably, right? It's 16 added. We're down by 6. That's a 10-point lead. And if they played exactly Thanos, right? But then I think, would we hold left? I don't know, dude. Like, oh, they just go mid. Yeah, mid's the place we are the most safe. But this is very good news. Yeah, I like this a lot. The chill 11 power Mr. Sinister, bro. That's so sick. I guess, like we said, Shang-Chi or something could be scary, but Ultron's definitely not it. Yeah. What's this card left? Sam? Dude, we almost held left anyway with just the spider. Look at that, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, this was definitely, like we said, a little exposed right with only a 10-point functional lead, but I liked it still. Seems right. The opponent was least likely to play here because they already had a lead, you know? Like, this was the spot they didn't want to put a big thing. So you usually trust that 10-point swing. It was like a 16-point swing, right? You have to trust that and think they're focusing elsewhere, which is exactly right. Dude, we put out numbers this game. Early Pegasus means early Galacta means crazy numbers, like just insane numbers. 22 power Mr. Sinister is absolutely on a different planet. That's wild. Oh, interesting. Agony chains here, huh? We could just like go Forge, play the copied Agony, then play a buffed Mr. Sinister with more Agony stuff. Like, dude, this is kind of cool, right? I think it's sort of good, maybe. I don't know. Might be hard to win against a rock here. So we go buffed Agony, then you go Mr. Sinister. I wonder if with Agony though, I bet the copy you get is not a buffed copy of Mr. Sinister, is it? I bet the because Agony's like afterwards. Like she's like after always instead of like, you know, Galacta, you know, the power comes in before all that stuff happens. And this does also say after, but I just feel like that's how it works. Oh god, this is kind of tempting too though now, man. Start loading up Muir Island super early. Dang, we have a lot of good choices here, man. Maybe we go that route instead. I'm all over the place right now, dude. I'm just tempted. Constantly being swayed. This is an insane dump of stuff, dude. Like, what the heck? It is exactly replicated. It's annoying me how they're not in the same order, though. I feel like that was a huge mistake. Put them in the right order. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll find out about the whole whether or not it's buffed here on this Agony. You know, I will say Fastos is the one card in this deck I've almost never played, but I think it's just from bad timing. I think he's still the best thing to do on turn 3 usually, but he is sort of feeling like left out a little bit, right? Kind of a sore thumb here a little bit. Ooh, hit the extra 3. They want to hit Hood, not Demon, I guess. Yeah, officially not buffed, confirmed. This doesn't work together. This is kind of cool together, but it does strand that second Mr. Sinister, you know? Is Symbiote Spider-Man guaranteed to hit Sinister or no? He could hit the Sinister clone, right? That's kind of annoying. Maybe for that reason, like Fastos is just better. It makes your top deck marginally better, but I lose the ability to like activate, say, a Scarlet Spider, which doesn't feel right to me. I feel like maybe I just like this better. What am I putting to win left, though? I mean, I guess Scarlet Spider, potentially, right? Demon again for them. Yeah, I don't know how they're planning to win right. This is the craziest game I've ever seen an opponent play, by the way, though. Dude, they're just doing the craziest stuff here. It's kind of funny. I guess we take the chance on the Symbiote Spider-Man, right? It should still be enough to do this. No, you don't want to do that, though, actually. Hold on. I want to do Aranya into Symbiote Spider-Man. If you don't keep that Symbiote Spider-Man there, though, you actually risk not having enough power there, right? Yeah, I like this better. We should have Aranya'd the Scarlet Spider, is what we're finding out. My need to save it till the end here just wasn't making sense. Dude, if this hits a Hood left, this null is gonna actually be only 1 power, bro. Let's see what Symbiote Spider-Man hits here. Yeah, I hit the wrong target, unfortunately. Yeah, the 50-50 on that. He's not isolated, which also kind of puts the Scarlet Spider at some risk of finding the right spot. Yeah, the opponent misses left anyway, it doesn't matter. Anything they hit left was not enough, right? Even Hood, 15 plus 3, yeah, 18 max. Yeah, weird game, dude. I mean, opponent played a crazy game plan. I mean, I like loading up Muir Island early. It's thankfully we just matched them on it, so it really favored us. Like we went 3-3 on the same turn, which was a good little exchange from us. Okay, yeah, Aranya, I mean, left is fine. Pretty cool Brood Symbiote Spider line, actually. We want to try to win the other spots. Mr. Sinister for tempo? No, we can't, right? Silk. Crazy, dude. Where's Hydra Stomper? Okay. Agony here. It's really hurting me not to play these Mr. Sinisters, by the way, man. I kind of want to play a turn 5 Brood after a turn 4 Symbiote Spider-Mans. I'm just like, just trying to eyeball where all this stuff lands, you know? I mean, Galactus gotta be better than any like Brood Symbiote Spider-Man stuff, right? I hate how much space an early Sinister wastes. I don't think I can do that. I think we're just waiting. Oh my god, that does not help me at all. I got really excited at first and I was like, oh no, wait, that doesn't do squat. So yeah, if you go Symbiote Spider-Man, like, you can absolutely just farm right here, but you're not winning anywhere else is the problem, I think. Oh, it's a C5 deck, dude. Sick. Is this my deck from yesterday? That's cool. If so, man, I'll be pumped. Like, I don't know about this, dude. I don't know about this. Can I win mid is really the question. I don't think so. I'm going to try. I mean, right is going to be 1 billion power. It's going to be so outrageously, excessively large that it's silly. But can I win anywhere else? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I'm actually not even really like filling out my curve well. Like, I don't know if I can play any other cards. I think you can play a Forge. Float. I guess maybe Mr. Sinister Float. Captain Marvel is honestly pretty great. I think I'm just so exposed mid. We go Brood. Or no, excuse me. We go Aranya, Brood. And then I guess you maybe a Spider-Man and you finish on a Fastos, right? You can't play Fastos mid, right? Because if you do, you only get one Brood copy. The Agony does not go before the on reveal, so we'd only get one Brood summon. So you go Fastos, right? I guess he's just free power at the end of this chain. Oh, I guess you could go Forge first then, though. Hold up, you can go Forge. Oh no, Forge eats the Galacta buff though, so no, that's just worse. I gotta get this order right again. A lot of sequencing challenges here, actually, dude. This is crazy. Okay, I don't think we win mid here, but maybe with the Silk moving out, it's possible. It is indeed Cerebro. That's so sick. Oh, I will say sewer system's keeping them from getting a lot of power mid, so I think we're gonna be fine. So we're definitely winning right. I'm not worried about that at all. Right is 100% secured. Martyr and Captain Marvel. This is not my exact list, by the way. It's a little different. So now, oh, bro, that actual interaction is so weird looking. Okay. It's right, but it's just so weird looking. Yeah, this is 100% fine, right? Yeah, they just kind of shorted mid a little bit with the Cerebro. You know, the debuff here really helped us out. That's nice. Silk moving away would have actually challenged it too, because Silk at 4 and Marvel at 4 would have put them at 11. And indeed, we were just so small mid. Like, this was, I don't know, dude. This was risky, I guess, but it worked. It's a really fun combo. Like, this is so silly, but it's just like you almost want like a tribunal in here or something. You know, like, give me a tribunal. Flatten this out a little. I think we have to say that was a little lucky. We kind of forced a maybe not optimal play. Got a little lucky on it.